Hello. Welcome back. Tobes 08 here. I'll be your driver. Hope you all doing good. This is the autumn season of Italian exotics, so week 2. And we're going to title this Mechanics of Emotion. So the weekly challenge here is the 2014 Alfa Romero 4C. And so mine is a tad bit different. I love the paint configurator on here. It's super cool. And green is one of my favorite colors. And so this is a metallic, kind of like olive green. And then I made the wheels a touch of bronze. So as you can see, you get a good view. You can kind of tell, let me know what you think below. But super nice. Also changed the engine. Engine swapped it. Y'all let me know what that sounds like to you. I just figured it out not too long ago, but I want to see if you guys know off the rip. Yeah, so super cool. Get into it. We're gonna go for the Abarth, that 2017 Abarth. A lot of these cars I already have. So the Lamborghini Evo, I won't need to, I guess, earn certain points to get those required points, I guess, to unlock it. I already have it from a previous week, so we'll go for the Abarth, which I don't have. But yeah, y'all let me know what you think. I just figured out that this is it's a BMW engine of some sort, a 6-cylinder. So it's either the B58 or the E46 inline 6 engine. Either way, it sounds good. But yeah, we'll knock this out. Super cool. It sounds so glorious at Redline. So, super sick. And we crossed the line.
Arrived at your destination.
Yeah. Sweet. That's funny. All right, we're gonna get to the next event. Get some racing done. Yeah, so we're gonna get right into it. Electric Town Circuit. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I had a great week, a productive week. Sold a lot of cars. If you didn't know before, I sell retired rental cars. So, every week I try to aim to maybe sell 6 to 8 cars a week. And so last week I sold 8, which is a lot of business. But, set up now, get right into it. I do want to say one thing that I've come to notice about this game in particular. Maybe the same can be applied to other games, and that is getting away from the pack. Getting bunched up and crashing into another, it slows the car down. And so if you can find a way to break away from the pack and really progress ahead, you're only offline. It's like if you can break away from the pack, then you're that much ahead. I was going to do a separate series of examples about how crashing in, being bunched up, hitting stuff, it just slows you down. And for the cars that are not in the bunched up pack, they just progress further and further away. So at some point I like to do a technical video about stuff like that, taking proper lines. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but braking during the yellow and then powering through dams. Just forget me, right? Just hit me on the way in. Anyways, but braking during the yellow and powering through, braking in a straight line, getting all that done, and then gassing through is just to come out the corner faster. So I'll brake here and just gas it. Brake here, gas it. Brake in a straight line and then gas it. So that was too much gas right there. One thing I might add is braking in a straight line, not while you're turning, because while you're turning, it unbalances the car. So brake in a straight line, do your thing, turn, and gas it while you're going straight. So brake in a straight line, brake your turn, and gas it straight. So it takes some time to master something like that. Because I have to think about it. When I have to think about it, it'll take too much time trying to perfect it. That method, and for the win. When you do that method, it's super easy. And my setup is a little different. That B58 engine is a little bit heavier than the stock 4-cylinder, but it gives the car more balance. So actually, surprisingly, the handling is better. Getting into the next achievement, the next challenge.
You've arrived at your destination.
A speed zone in any class. Gotta get 5 stars. This is my 5th one. Most of the weight of the car is in the rear, about 63%, maybe 64%, and 44-something% in the front. Boom, we got that done. So next one here, we're gonna do the 488. My method here is, and I'm gonna do another video too. I just decided to edit it out, but I was really between the 458 Italia and the 488 for this one here. And my method of, I guess, madness or trying to win is the handling value. Out of 10, how close to 10 is it? That's the top priority, and then the second priority is basically speed and power, and everything else just falls. So the other I guess metric or performance index is You got speed, you got handling, you got acceleration, launch, braking, and off-road. I think is the last one. So when it comes to Forza 6, I'm really interested in time attack cars, road racing, and then drifting, of course. When I upgrade a car, I see how light I can make it for handling purposes. Tires go on, brakes. So I tend to do that first, and then if I still have some performance index left, then I go for power. But sometimes, if anyone's noticed, that the more power you increase, the less likely it is to handle. There's an exception of a few cars that would handle better with more speed, but for the most part, when you add more power, the car's that much more unstable. I chose this one because in every metric except for speed, this one beat out the 458 Italia. So it's heavier than it. It's handled as a 7.6 versus the Italia's. The 458 Italia is 7.4. And its speed here is 7.4. Oh, sorry, it's at 8.8. It's at 8.2 actually. In the 488, and the Italia's in 8.3. So 0.9 difference. So it's a higher top speed, but everything else, this car is the better fit. Smooth like butter. Ooh. Yeah, this car glides through the corners. across the line for the win. Not too shabby. It's okay. We'll get on to the next race. Gotta go first or nothing. Just gotta see all that. Gotta get away from the pack. Oh, shit, boom, yeah. Exactly what I'm talking about. I got no chance. No chance. It's perfect example. We'll just skip to the next race. I finished 10th on that one, so yeah, not my best. But see, the car slows down tremendously. You can't win like that. You just can't. Off the line. See the pack. All that just slows it down. Gotta get away. So we'll skip it. I won 4th place here. We got the dub. The game was kind of freaking out. All right. Get to the next one. This is the Maserati. I forget the name, but the platform, it shows the platform with the Enzo Ferrari. So we'll do this speed trap real quick. Boom. There we go. Whoa. That was close. That was close. Whew. All right, so we'll get to the next one. This is the Ito drag strip. We got to get under 10 seconds. Go off the line. Extrapolate that power. And
Arrived at your
only
destination.
10 seconds. So not good enough. We're gonna try the Lamborghini. See if that's gonna work. Go. Boom. Let's go. Racing the Alfa Romeo cop car for the win.
Arrived at your
Let's
destination.
go. Yep. Did it. Want to try the Lamborghini. Yeah. So this one has a faster acceleration. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, let's see if we can catch this Corvette.
You have arrived at your destination.
For the win. Yeah, that was a good race. That was a good race. Close. Let's get some spec racing. Throw some spec racing in there. This is the beautiful D-Type. I do not know what year. You guys can let me know. But same method with the spec racing. You start off in transparent mode. So the key here is just not to hit any walls. So we're all the same spec. This comes down to pure skill. Long you go. Stay away from the walls. Take a good line. Keep the car straight as possible. So you're off to a pretty good start. Skip it to lap 2. So I'm pretty much ahead of the pack here. Just keeping a good balance, staying away from the walls, braking straight, powering through the corner, accelerating on the straight. There you go. So that's too much power. That's why we got some skids there. Yeah, I'd like to do a technical video of how I play the game and how I set up my car. I'm a purist, so I don't do really any crazy vinyls or creations, or I like to keep it as real as possible, even though this game is borderline a simcade. Yeah, coming on through. Skip it to lap 3 for the win. We'll bring it on home. Another well-balanced car for sure. Across the line. Yeah, so there it is. We got it. First car, I don't really care about the second one, but check out what we won. Nothing much. I appreciate you guys watching. You know, take a look at the description below. Feel free to add me on all these platforms. Hope to play with one of y'all and let's chat it up. Hope you guys again had a good week, and we'll do it again next weekend. So see you on the next.